Hi, folks. Franklin Media TV. Just want to bring you some important news. If you're not aware, Venezuela is now in a military coup led by opposition leader Juan Guaido to oust sitting President Nicolas Maduro. If you are aware, just want to bring you some updates on the situation. I'm on CNN.com. There seems to be a pretty good timeline as they update almost by the minute what's happening there in the ground. Uh, Latest 11 minutes ago, opposition diplomats message to Maduro: Venezuela is ready for change. Nobody is going to stop it. And Venezuelan opposition diplomat Carlos Vecchio said in today's actions were only the beginning, as an attempted coup is underway to remove President Nicolas Maduro. This is only the beginning, he told reporters. This is an operation that is developing right now. We will see more events in the hours and the days to come. Now, Vecchio said today's actions were not as a result of a military coup. He went on to say this is a constitutional process led by Venezuelan people under the leadership of a civilian and interim president of Venezuela, Juan Guaido, he said. He's calling for the restoration of our constitution and, of course, the restoration of our democratic system. If you scroll down the timeline here, you could see some riots here in the street. The Brazilian president supports Guaido and the freedom of the Venezuelans. Uh, Additionally, some photos. And what's interesting here is that the uh, Bolivarian National Guard is supporting Juan Guaido and his team, as they seem to be protecting him and are standing off against the Venezuelan military. Again, just some protesters. And here's another shot of the Bolivian National Guard who joined the Venezuelan opposition leader. And they're firing into the air to repel forces loyal to Nicolas Maduro. Another shot here as well. Of course, the U.S. stands on the side of Juan Guaido, and they're supporting him as well. Mike Pompeo will address Senate Republicans at their weekly policy lunch on Capitol Hill today to discuss the matter. It's very fluid out there, very fluid. Of course, we have Russia who's watching as well. They do have troops on the ground along with China. And I've seen actually some reports of Iran bringing in troops as well. I'm not sure if that's been validated or not, but Russian and Chinese troops are there on the ground in Venezuela, more acting as advisors, but who knows if they're going to get in on the fight. Perhaps not at this point, but they do have a lot to lose with them loaning billions of dollars to Venezuela. So again, we just see some protesters in the streets. It's interesting what's going to happen. I'm keeping an eye on these events, and I'll keep you updated as information crosses my desk. So far, I haven't really seen too many reports of shots fired other than just tear gas and some Molotov cocktails thrown. Citizens are starting to disperse out into the streets in support of Guaido. Who knows if that will continue or if the Venezuelan military will crush any sort of demonstrations. It's going to be interesting what happens in the next days and weeks to come. I'll keep you guys updated, as I said. Thanks for watching Franklin Media TV.